Gerrit Cole, aka Banana Destroyer 45, is one of the best starting pitchers in the game of baseball. But he's also underrated, and I'm about to tell you why. Before the season began, MLB Network in their annual Shredder rankings left Cole off their top 10 list. Granted, there's a ton of deserving arms that are on the list, but it felt a bit odd not seeing Gerrit Cole's name mentioned as one of the game's best. This may have lit a fire under the $336 million ace, as he's been nothing short of amazing so far this early season. As I'm recording here on April 25th, Gerrit Cole has posted a 4-0 record in his first 5 starts of the year, a 0.79 ERA, a 0.79 whip, 36 strikeouts in 34 innings, and maybe the biggest of them all, 0 home runs allowed this season. Gerrit Cole's 2023 season began on opening day when he faced the San Francisco Giants. He even made some Yankee history that day after going 6 innings, no runs allowed, on 3 hits, 2 walks, and 11 strikeouts, which is an all-time amount for Yankee starters on opening day. Following up that performance in his next start against the Phillies, Cole continued to impress while putting up another quality start of 6 1/3 innings pitched, 3 hits, but only allowing 1 earned run, 3 walks, and 8 strikeouts, once again earning the win. Up next was Cleveland, where you may have remembered Gerrit Cole helping the Yankees to 2 huge wins in last year's ALDS matchup against the Guardians. This time was no different, as Cole helped lead the Yankees to another win after getting hit around a bit in the first inning. He settled down and threw 7 innings of 2-run baseball. This start was great, but only to be followed up by an even greater one in his next outing against the Twins. The Minnesota Twins were in town, where historically speaking, the Yankees always played well against them. Well, maybe not this time, as the Yankees in the first game of the series allow 9 runs in the first inning and ultimately lose 11-2. But Cole took them out on Sunday, with the Yankees on the verge of losing their first series of the season, and with the Yankees desperately needing another great start from their ace, he delivered. Gerrit Cole shoved. He went the distance and he shut out the Twins offense and helped the Yankees split the series as they won 2-0. Cole was lights out, only allowing 2 base hits, 1 walk, and 10 strikeouts over his 9 innings of work. This start seemed to gain a lot of notice in the baseball world because it led him to being named the American League Player of the Week for his 2 starts against the Guardians and the Twins. In his most recent start against the Blue Jays, he was slated to pitch in a must-watch pitching matchup against Alek Manoah. Alek Manoah had a lot to say about Gerrit Cole this offseason, including this.
In me. So you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it. Who is the worst cheater in baseball history?
In baseball history?
Yeah.
Cheater?
Yeah.
Gerrit Cole.
Gerrit Cole, what he did?
Yeah, he cheated. He used a lot of sticky stuff.
Yeah.
To make his pitches better.
Wow.
And he kind of got called out on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cole once again had another shutout outing, going 5 2/3 innings, allowing only 4 hits, 2 walks, but struck out 4, and he dropped his season ERA to 0.79, where it is today. After the game, Gerrit Cole was asked about Manoah's comments, where he said this.
Did that mean anything more to you during this game? I mean, I get all of my motivation from inside this clubhouse.
Did you read anything into Alek arriving just as you were about to throw the first pitch there in the first inning?
Didn't notice.
So far, the Yankees ace has been one of the brightest spots of this early season. I'll put on the screen here his stat line so far through his first 5 games. As we can only hope, he continues his dominance and finally captures one of those sought-out Cy Young awards. After every start he's making, he's proving to the baseball world how wrong they were leaving his name out of the conversations of one of the game's best. Gerrit Cole is our ace. Let's go Yankees.